Hello, everyone, and welcome to the International Fab Talks. As usual, we are back again with yet another unsung hero who has done her very best in several areas. She's been contributing much to the medical field, and she's here with us, taken out some time on special request. She's here with us on the International Fab Talks. Hello, ma'am, and welcome to the session.
Vanakkam to you and all.
Thank you, dear ma'am. My dear friends, you must be wondering as to who our special guest is. You've guessed it right. She's Dr. Suchithra Rraj, a person connected with humanity, a person connected with people, a person connected with how people should feel good about themselves with regard to their mental and as well as physical health. She's been focusing all these years to bring back beautiful balance in the society, in the lives of one and all who come in contact with her. She's a lovely psychologist, and of course, she's connected with Indian medicine as well. Ma'am, with your permission, I go ahead and share your profile in an official way, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, dear. My dear friends, it's really a honor, privilege, and of course, our responsibility to share the profile of our celebrity and guest. As I earlier mentioned, she's Dr. Suchithra Rraj. She's a very friendly professional with over 15 years of experience in drugless and herbal solutions with regard to physical and mental health. She is a specialist in reversing diabetes to normal. She also is able to cure people suffering with asthmatic attacks, wheezing, migraines, vision correction, etc. She specializes in ortho solutions as well without surgery. And that is a good news for you and me too, my dear friends. Ma'am is also connected with treating kidney stones, providing natural treatment. And that is a wonderful thing because nowadays there are several people suffering from kidney stone issues and of course the orthopedic problems, or you say these joint problems. So my dear friends, I go ahead. She is also a specialist for cirrhosis, that is skin and hair issues as well. She has recovered the lives of so many people. She's enabled many people to recover from COVID. There were several COVID patients who had come up to her for support and help and guidance and treatment as well. And with her herbal support, along with allopathy doctors, doing their very best during the situation when there were no beds available for COVID patients and no oxygen cylinders available. At that time, ma'am contributed her services along with allopathic doctors and saved many patients. She is a disciplined person and a direct principle, connecting with the principles and being a direct disciple of yogic gurus like Sri Sachina, if I get that
Sachidananda.
right. Sachidananda. If I
Swamigal.
mispronounced it, sorry. Sachidananda Swamigal. I repeat that again. Yogic Guru Sri Sachidananda Swamigal and Sri Gomuga Swamigal. She has also been awarded as Nirthiya Sironmani by Saveetha University for her contribution in training for cultural events. She has so many feathers in her cap and she's really multi-talented. She is a success star in Super Brains of India in a contest in 1996 conducted by Competition Sucess Reveiw Private Ltd New Delhi. She has also been awarded the Best Director Classical and Traditional Dance by legendary director S.P.
Muthuraman.
Thank you, ma'am, for helping me with the pronunciation. Dr. Suchitra is also a talented numerologist, gemologist, namologist, and graphologist as well, and a practical astrologer with appreciation from the government officials, doctors, people from the IT sector, and politicians as well. She has been interviewed by several organizations. It could be Behind the Woods or Behind Hoods and India Glitz, Dinar Malar, if I can get that right. Dinamalar and Galata, etc. She has been supporting the cooperation with the cooperation of various people and herself as well. They all cooperated very well for the socio-psychological development of COVID patients during the COVID-19 situation. That's really nice. The socio-psychological focus to bring about balance in the lives of people. Wonderful, ma'am. This is very, very pleasant to know about it. It's very pleasing. She's also been called as the glowing star of Indian medicine. I repeat that again. She's been called as the glowing star of Indian medicine because she focuses more in that area, she was being awarded this title by none other than Sri V. Vaikunt, IPS former DGP Tamil Nadu in 2022. If I could get that right in Tamil, I'll try to share that. In India,
Indiya Maruthuvathil Olivisum Tharagai was his title, the meaning you have shared.
yes.
And similarly, the legendary director S.P. Muthuraman, he is a mentor for Rajnikant, 25 movies. He was a mentor director for him, and also Kamala Hassan also. A lot of success hits was directed by S.P. Muthuraman sir, and he's a humanitarian director, still in service.
Excellent, excellent, ma'am. Thanks for taking out some time and even sharing their profile as well. That's really kind of you to bring about the best in other people too. That's really nice. I really like that and appreciate that. That's very nice, ma'am. My dear friends, our celebrity and guest, Dr. Suchitra, she's also been on many live shows such as Podugai TV, Raj News, Win News. She regularly speaks about women issues with regarding to their physical health, mental health, in Raj TV. She has also participated in a debate session in Galata channel recently with regard to NEET. Ma'am also focuses and contributes her time and energy and expertise to Bharati Raja multi-speciality hospitals, especially during the COVID time, online consultations, Lifeline Hospital, Kilpok, Chennai Natural Treatments Clinic, Tillai Nagar. Then
Nagar, Chennai Natural Treatment Clinic, T Nagar. I actually, I had it.
So T Nagar is different and Tillai Nagar is different, ma'am?
Yeah, T Nagar is Tyagaraja Nagar. That is very commonly in Chennai. We call it T Nagar.
Oh, great.
Anybody who comes to Chennai, they make a purchase in T Nagar for all the lively cosmetics, or it could be jewelry or fashionable clothes, everything. And all the Pattu sari stores are there.
Again, you've done a wonderful job, ma'am, of highlighting the area called as T Nagar. That's wonderful. You're a wonderful human being.
And also, with regard to DGP Vaikun sir, he was a very well-known clean hand DGP who worked with the Jayalalitha Madam, CM, former CM Jayalalitha Madam, and she extended his service also for 2 years because he was like so much good in his activities and his profile is so good. One of the best officers of India.
Excellent, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing his profile too and highlighting his capabilities and his awesome work. That's really nice, ma'am. And you said he's very honest and genuine. That's really great. Dear friends, I'd like to add this and come to an end to the introduction of our celebrity and guest. She's also connected with Hamsa Rehab, Gopalapuram, Chennai, a unit of Kaveri. She
and
is
they also have branches like around 6 branches they opened around the outskirts of Chennai and other districts of Chennai also, like Vellore, Trichy, and Chennai. They have 3 outlets.
Excellent, man. That's wonderful. Yeah, again, you have taken the opportunity.
Yeah, when I had to speak about psychology, they're really having an exclusive Hamsa Kids in OMR, which is with AI, artificial intelligence technology, where the children spend a quality time with their parents to get themselves with the support for autism, or it could be ADHD or speaking disabilities. So many things are addressed in that center.
Excellent, ma'am. So hats off to Hamsa Rehab for doing all these beautiful activities, undertaking them for the privilege.
It's headed by Dr. Bala Murli. And with regard to my mentor, I could say for Chennai Natural Treatment Clinic, it's Dr. Karthik Gunasegran. He's an expert in male health and a surgeon. And with regard to another exclusive mentor for me and my current supporter also, like he's J.S. Rajkumar, who is a robotic surgeon, and he's one of the best surgeons in India. Yeah, Lifeline Hospitals, and he was one of the first person to do the Google Glass surgery in India, and his expertise is very versatile. And I'm also with the camps for the women and other things using AI technology.
Excellent. We've interviewed even him. We've interviewed Rajkumar sir too, and it was a pleasure talking to him.
Yeah,
it's really
so
nice.
nice.
Friends, I'd like to add in here, she is also the organizer of several camps connecting with multi-speciality hospitals with regard to dental issues and as well as eye hospitals too. My dear friends, now it's time to interview our guest in a very formal way, getting to know more about her, how you could avail her services at any given time. She's all the way out to serve humanity for a good cause. Dear ma'am, now I've shared a few points about you. You also shared in between, and you have uplifted and highlighted the various people who have been connected with your life, who have been mentoring you, who have been guiding you on your journey. Actually,
Yeah.
we'd like to know who is the real Suchitra.
Real Suchitra is a very simple person, a Tamil born and brought up cultured girl with a family of spiritual values. Both my parents' side, either it could be my grandparents from my father's side or it could be my mother's side. They come from core spirituality values. And yeah, they have taught us only simple things in life, which is supporting great in this digital era, because where a lot of people are getting confused in a lot of things, but we are very clear. I'm very clear in most of my decisions. My mentors like Dr. Rajkumar or my Karthik Gunasegaran, or maybe it's Balamurli also, they all know, they all understand me well and how they can use me for their hospital patients, that where they're understanding my values. So when I talk about my family, it's only very simple that we follow a simple food, simple living, simple respect to any human, irrespective of whatever status they are. That is a core value I've been taught. And yeah, another extended way, not to speak lot of to speak truth at most of the times. Very rarely, if it is going to help somebody, we may have to say something false, but it will be for a positive cause. This is the way we are brought up, and as much we can help somebody, that is the actual what to say, rather than a bank balance. I believe in something like the cosmic balance. So what good we do, that will be for me as well as for my next generation. And I must be an example to people around me. This is what my parents have brought me. The schooling where I have done, that also I was very luckily placed by my father. It was a central board school. And those days in Tamil Nadu, getting into a school with second language of Hindi was a very tough time for me, when my nobody in my around me or my family knew Hindi to read and write. Maybe my father knows to speak, but he will not be able to support me in reading or writing. So like this, luckily I can say that I was placed, and there I learned lot of slokas and all. That was one kind of a thing that I will never forget. My school, my principal, who was for a long time till I left the school also, she was there. She was a very strict person, and so many things, wherever I was, I was being, I think I'm blessed. Okay, I'm always with good people only. That is Suchitra.
You're lucky.
Yeah, I'm
Many of
lucky.
them don't
That,
have this gift of having good people around them. And if
yeah,
you say that, I'm sure the universe is with you and has focused on you very positively. Universal
yeah,
energy.
that's how I'm a positive psychologist.
Yes, dear. Beautiful, ma'am. That's really excellent. Ma'am, we'd like to know what are the challenges you face in the work that you undertake? Like it could be as a counselor, it could be as a doctor of medicine, Indian medicine. It is like connecting with people in different aspects. What challenges as a woman did you face?
I can say that I'm very lucky person. Okay, like my journey was very smooth. It started with, like, I was started serving the corporation employees who were it's and the employees strength is very big. It's a corporation of Chennai. If you say, it's a ribbon building, where the revenue department, I was more my father was in access with, and they were my first patients. Actually, a lot of clerks, or it could be the departmental staff, they used to say that they used to take frequent leaves. This is how I like, my father was really bored, like, why you take so much leaves and my work is not getting done. That person told, that clerk told, see, I have sugar, and it leads to urine infection, then later I get fever, then this is the way my lifestyle is, sir. I'm not purposely taking leave. So then I took him as my patient first, and I started it when I started my career, and where the instructions which I gave, and the herbs that he followed, uh, like going through his pulse and going through his kind of numerology, and also I take the support of astrology to choose the herbs, so that was aptly working for him, and he was for a long time not that much dependent on medicine also. This is how word to mouth I was supporting people, and there are a lot of case studies I can say. But okay, for instance, when you want to talk about ortho, there was one particular tailor who had to support my brother, so he was also delaying the work. And then when my brother questioned him, he told, see, I had an like ox coming forward to me when I was walking on the road, so I just went, and for a support, I had to go and hit a lamp post. So when I hit a lamp post, my back is got stuck, and even I have a breath problem. This is how I go to an ortho doctor, and he gives me painkiller. This is my living for the 20 days. I don't know when I'm going to come out of it. Then he told, you come to my sister, maybe she'll be solving it. So it was like I gave him some oil, and he applied and came, and after half an hour, I treated him. I don't use my hand or anything. I have a kind of a wooden kind of sticks, in which that itself I just like go through that problem on the spine what he was having, and he immediately got relieved. He told, madam, why did I take so many painkillers which I did not even know that you could do it, and see the okay, anyway. So like this lot of things what comes to my mind, I'm telling you, these were the inspirations, like so everything what I did was a success only. I don't find somebody told me anything it didn't work. Yeah, of course, there were some people, I cannot say 100%, because it was due to their psychological issues. Because they are people, when I found out, they want to be in some problem. There are people who want to be happy. Some people are comfortable if they want to say someone, I have this problem, I have this problem. So these kind of people, like to actually, even the physical health we would have rectified, but due to the mental health issues, they again come back with the problem. So then only we apply kind of as a psychologist, I try to work on them. Some cases we will not be able to work, that is also there.
Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing. Thank you so much. It was really very nice to hear from you the way you've been treating different
People.
people. Yes, dear. Ma'am, you're connected with numerology, you're connected with astrology as well. Would you like to share this journey too?
It actually, like, I don't know really, I was in a place where there was a trainer who had to train a set of people. In my very early age, I'm telling, no, that time he was interested to know the date of births of the people whom he is going to give training. But the training is a different one, it was like kind of a computer expertise training. That time I found why this person is talking about numerology and all. Then um, when I had my daughter, that is later stages, the later stages, somewhere that numerology was clinging around me. And then whenever I used to see the TV channels, also there was some numerologist talking something about numbers. And my number, always it was like universally intelligence, connected number, so many things positive only any numerologist will say. My birthday is going to come on 23rd February. So if I say this, naturally the numerologist will know why I told this also. So in this journey, like when a name was fixed for my daughter through an expert numerologist, then again I found something is not yeah, somewhere something is lagging. Then I went and met another numerologist. Then he gave me another name, but still, only with the initial it will work. Okay, without the initial, only I have to call my daughter. So then that vibration is not working well. Then I started working on this, and earlier my grandfather was in good in astrology. My mother's father. So everything he see, though my father and this side, my father also, he had an good knowledge about astrology. So from the childhood, we know like somewhere or there, I knew about the planets and so many things around that. What kind of spiritually how you can get your things solved when you have some planet. That's or if you have that elder sunny means it's साढ़े सात आप बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में वैसे. So these things and all, no, and when some planets are weak, how my father used to give free advices to a lot of people. So actually my father was a business person. He was no way connected to sitting and doing any astrology or numerology, but people used to come. He was quite my father's name is T Selvamani. So he was like universally connected. Any law problem or any social work to be solved, that also they will come, and then they will say some health issue. Then my father will go through this and help them. So this I have been, whenever I go and give some coffee or water to the people who come to meet my father, automatically it comes to me, no. So then I found I was trained by Nambudri, who trained me in astrology, seeing my horoscope. He told, I want you to learn the science and think it will help you even in your medical field. So that's how I got into it. And so when once we get into a science, we practice it, and when people say what you say is right, 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 no, we become an expertise. Just by recently also last week, I think I had an alternative medical camp with yoga for women. So there, one person was talking about a past thing of his some kind of a relative friend's wife. Okay, what happened to her? She was affected with lung cancer and all. So instantly, I told, "Is the date of birth 6?" So they all really told, "6 means is it going to have that issue?" I told it's not like that, because even a poor person is born in a particular star. If we talk about horoscope, or if we are going to say any number, poor people are also there, extremely rich people also there. So it is a different thing to calculate. But when I was talking, when you were telling the problem, my intuition, because I'm an yoga person, and yoga gurus also, the Sachidananda Swamigal, he was a Mauna guru in his later part of his life, and he himself decided the samadhi day, everything, and his disciples did. But I was a direct disciple of his disciple, T. Chandrasekhar. And Gomuga Swamigal also, he is a person, he wanted the yoga to reach to the layman also. So that was a working he did and designed, and he was a deep expert in yoga also. So his direct disciple Ramalingam trained me how to train people, how to address the thing. So, and lot of inputs. No, always I'm telling, no, I don't know whether luckily or something. Always I'm connected with these kinds of sciences, and this kinds of sciences made me go into that deep. And whenever I had practiced, and the people used to like usually overwhelm me, telling, "Yeah, you're really an expert," and things like that. So this is how my thing goes. And when it comes to couple counseling, or when it comes to a chronic disease, I really go through the astrology of the person, because to tell them how the disease is going to get solved, or is it a temporary problem that is creating an issue, and in over a period of time this will be something that it is not going to be in their life at all. Or I may have to tell a person, now it is getting solved. You may have at least after a few years, you may have the signs of getting it. At that time, immediately you approach and take the treatment again. So these kinds of guidances, we are able to give, because I have an astrology base. And as well as sometimes, I don't I'm there'll be a lot of people where I will be addressing. Tomorrow also I'm going to address a particular set of people for a holistic speech about the communicable and non-communicable diseases, where I will not have time to go and see their pulse and tell their disease. So immediately, they'll tell their certain things. I'll ask their name. I'll tell this is your problem, or like this I've done in many of my places where I have gone as a speaker. This is how my thing is. So I don't mean to say that I know everything. It is not like that. I was uh, I'm brought up, or God's blessing, that always something known and experts have given their all, what to say, the best to me, and that makes me easy when I'm answering somebody. This is how I take. And also the intuition of, because I'm a spiritual person, I speak in Vainavam every year. Vainavam, I speak on spirituality. And if it is going to be Sivaratri, I'll be speaking about the Sivan and the yogic concepts. And that's how, no, there's like my father made me learn Bharatanatyam. He told me, I don't want you to become a professional dancer, but I want you to learn this for the reasons, for the physical health, and also to know the culture. This is the thing. No, whenever something is being taught or thing, no, my father used to say me very clearly for what he put me. So my mind will not be thinking too much that I'm going to achieve and all. But later stages, that Bharatanatyam and all, it helped me. And it gives me a lot of mental peace. And people who have been entertained with my set of it may be my own daughters, or myself sometimes taking some role, or either comparing, or giving the things and all, that crowd used to be it will be a place of spiritual bliss and all. So that way I want to say that everything is a blessing. I don't know. See, today I'm talking with you also. I don't know what questions is going to come, and this all instantly I'm talking. But whatever I'm talking is all the happenings of my this place. You please correct it, okay? Whatever I'm talking is all the facts, and it's all case studies.
Excellent, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. That's really very nice. And I could remember that little girl Suchitra offering tea or water to the guests and slowly listening to her dad sharing all of the important things to the people around him. And you've been trying to catch up most of it, like, or try to imbibe most of those beautiful sharings.
Yeah.
Dear ma'am, like if I may ask you, now there are several people suffering from this problem with kidney stones. And there are several people I know from our family and as well as friends, they are suffering from this problem of kidney stones. Now, what is the main reason behind this, and how is any natural, as you say, you can connect with Indian medicine? So, would you like to share your thoughts and your expertise?
Yeah, sure. Like actually, it is like the kidney stones people, first thing is they will not be drinking water. Okay, they will not hydrate themselves. They're least bothered about the importance of water. This will be the first thing. And mostly I find this more frequent with all categories. Now I can't say only IT people are they are in the seated position, they are in the EC, they are in the AC, and they don't have the thirst and all. And those people actually they don't drink water, and they land up in any age category. They come out of this like in 20s plus itself. Similarly, I see even young, what to say, young children, no, even in the what to say, the lower middle class people, they also don't drink much water. And the people, see, most population, mostly they will be outside home, and it's a sunny in Chennai, it's sunny. Most of them will be drinking water, but some people don't drink that also. It's basic laziness, also we can say. As an accumulated factor, this happens. Another thing is some people take too much of salt and all spices. These people also land up in kind of these kinds of stones also. And other cases, the calcium. There are some people whose digestive system doesn't work, or their metabolism, they overload their metabolism with not proper food eating habits, and this also results in the calcium based stones. So when it is actually depending on the size of the thing when you can naturally treat them with some extracts of in Tamil Nadu, very commonly any women also will tell that plantain trunk is there, no, we call it vaழைத்தண்டு. In that inner part, they take extract of the juice, and that can be given, that automatically relieves. And a lot of coconut water, when you find that you have stone, drink more of water, more of the fluids, that itself releases if the stone size is small. But in some cases, we may have to give concentrated herbal medicine. That also actually helps them out. Very rare cases, it is just a very oversized, and we try to give. So they may also, we may have to take the support of an allopathy doctor also. So most of the cases, instead of surgery, this has been successful. And we also give them some kind of an energy treatment, because they will be the people will be in a state of over pitta. When you find these kind of kidney stone people, that is a heat in their body. So when you give this herbal medicine along with the therapy treatment to balance the heat in their body, there are a lot of points in alternative medicine, which is a drugless therapy, which I more corely focus on drugless therapies rather than even herbal supports. Yeah, we need herbal supports because they cannot be frequent with the therapies. Those therapies, along with the herbal medicine and the kind of the food also, when we suggest in that particular period when the stone has to come out, all this is followed. Many people have without surgery, they have solved their issue. So, what my best advice for the kidney stone people is, first, if you keep yourself hydrated, the possibility of this is very, very less. It's a very simple thing. It is nothing that you have to go and buy anything. It's a basic thing. Second thing is, lot of females, they don't go to a washroom. Even males also, they have an hesitation to control the washroom activity. Specifically, they control the urine. It is too dangerous actually. You can, the people who have a dark color urine, first try now itself. You don't have any stone or anything, and you're blessed, okay? At least in future, there are a lot of possibilities for you people only to get this. So first, hydrate yourself, take more of oranges, but you take a support of, see, whatever we give, no, lot of things we tell free, but still, you have to attend to some of your close by alternative medicine doctor, because they will check and tell you whether the orange fruit is going to be okay. But some people have some kind of citric fruits, that create some ulcer and all. So they will tell you how to have it. But of course, the oranges are really exclusively well for those people. It will be after food, post food will be helping them. So oranges will be helpful, but some people, a very rare percentage, I found kind of allergies, or they get aggravated stomach pain once they take up oranges. So take more of the citrus fruits and watery fruits. Even if you don't take water, and if your tiffin box is having a cut watermelon, or if it's going to have a musk melon, all these that especially during the summer days, and even otherwise, even the winter days also, see to it you take more of hot water, and you urinate the required time. Now, once you have the sensation, don't try to control. Very rarely, if you're in a meeting, you're not able to ask, okay, that time you control, it's not going to affect. But people are habitately doing this, and it's more corely the children also in school. So this is a basic thing, and certain forces, I have spoken already in Raj TV also. Like, I pity the women, the women police who will not find washrooms. I tell them, everywhere you find a hotel, and nobody, no hotel person, if you go and ask, I want to go to a washroom, no, you're not going to get denied. Or if you find some house where you find more ladies in that home, you can very easily ask them, and they're going to help you out. Why do you control your urine for so many hours, and then why do you fall sick? Lot of women in the police uniform forces are suffering, because I did a holistic camp last year, where even our Tamil Nadu police officer, Shankarji. Shankar Jigwalji. Now he's a DGP of Tamil Nadu. That time he was a commissioner. So when he was inaugurating this, I found many women, they don't go and meet a gynecologist for their period issues. Then this kind of washroom activity is very poor, poor access to the washroom. So finally, ladies in 40 years, 35 years are removing their uterus. This should not be the state of Tamil Nadu, because you are going to a profession, there you are shining, your family is happy, you're also happy, but ultimately your body and your body, you're losing your body without following certain disciplines that your body actually requires, or not giving so much importance to your body. Finally, you suffer a lot, and people around you also suffer.
Yes, dear. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing all of that. You make me visualize all of that, when you shared all of this, like the police personnel could also be suffering a lot, and you've been taking programs for them, enlightening them, empowering them with regard to their health. Ma'am, you've mentioned about the removal of uterus, like between the ages of 30 and 40. It's too early. But there are people who have been through this process, hysterectomy, removal of the uterus. What effect does it have on one for those who haven't yet, been through this harsh process? What would be the effect or the negative ill effects if the uterus is removed before menopause?
Actually, women have a lot of psychological mood swings. And basically, you see those women have an inferiority complex. uh, they don't tell it outside, but I understand, because I've been seeing a lot of women. They will be very happy, you will see that they look happy to the society, but internally they are really affected. And they have some kind of an senses issues, like we see it's through our senses. So our skin has a feeling. If something is hot or something is cold on us, we immediately feel. Similarly, there is a women emotion, when the interest is removed, that emotion also goes. So if they are an young women, so they will not be like, the feelings of that women will be less, so their partner will little suffer. But if these people come to a psychologist, address their emotional things, they are happy. But a lot of people do not know, but they suffer, and suppress. And some cases, this kind of suppressions leads to cancer in women. I can tell you, see, every lot of people, lot of doctors will talk, if your lifestyle is poor, if you're having this habit, you like if you eat too much of junk food. For example, for women, if we are going to address, if the women is eating too much of junk food, and too much spicy food, and always outside food, and all the international foods which are not our traditional food, a lot of chances of getting cancer. These things only lot of doctors we will talk. Not only me, most of the doctors would have told, but I will tell you a condition where I have told many of the women, that I have seen most of the case. I have seen many cases where a woman is a housewife, she is a vegetarian, she does not eat any junk food, she is the cook, she cooks traditional food at her home, and she more relies on her own cooking. She's not happy with others also. If the next house person is going to offer sambar or this thing, she will not take. It will be her own cooking. But these people are in cancer. Like this, I can show many cases. So, what is the reason behind this? So, when we are always talking about the lifestyle, junk food, these things, and when there is a perfect woman, why did they land in cancer? These people are the depressed women. Depressed women, the cells actually, the depression that has not been broken out or opened up, or not addressed for a long period, they a lot of people suffer from heat related issues, resulting in kind of what to say, cyst in their breast or something. That also they don't open up, because it is again a internal organ. They can tell to their own children, or they can tell to their own husband, or their own mother also will be there, actually somewhere remote or somewhere they can always tell. Never they open up even to their own sister or somebody, that I have a cyst in the thing. They grow it very big. That stage will come when they have to go for a test and think. That time the whole family will be in a big problem. And these women I have seen, they are vegetarian, not gone and had any junk food also. So what is the reason behind this? The mind health is also a cause of cancer. So if it's not that, if you say I am in a good lifestyle in everything, but of course yoga will support you. These women, if they were in yoga, the depression would have been ruled out. Or another thing also, the oxygen to the cells will be there, and feel good hormones would have been raised when we do yoga, and this kind of cancer could be reduced. And if they attend, if they go to a proper psychologist, in seconds time, we can, looking at a woman, we can tell everything.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. That's really very nice. You've given us great examples of a person who is very pure with the food, with regard to food, pure vegetarian and no junk food, too, is susceptible to, contracting cancer or any diseases, a disease for that matter, because the mental health is not in place or the mind state is not in place. And yes, it could lead depression or anxiety could be the reasons, focusing and damaging our physical health. Yeah.
It's actually depression not addressed, going to deep depression. And
Deep.
some people, one stage emotionally break up and disturb the people around them, then a psychiatric drug is required. And how far the synthetic drug will support them? It will only make them sleep, and the lifespan will be reduced, right? When so many things are there, but people should be aware, lot of awareness. Even such an educated society, I know a doctor's wife, doctor's wife did not tell her own husband that she is having a cyst in the thing, because the doctor was always busy with his own shifts, and sometimes he used to go out of station and come, and this women did not express. And one fine day he found his wife had to be with a breast cancer, and there's a breast removal surgery also.
Mastectomy.
No, no, breast removal surgery.
Breast removal surgery is called as mastectomy, if I'm not
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. So, um, so what do we, how could we say, see, own husband is a doctor. So what is a big thing for the lady, so much things, educated women are itself suffering. That is the very thing. Okay, if you say some village lady, she's not aware of things. I think in villages the cost is little less, because they always open up with kind of their own relatives, or at least a circle of a thing. Wherever they work also, they chat more, village women chat more, so the depression levels are little less
Yes.
compared to the educated society.
Yes. Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing all of that. There's one problem which I face, and I'm sure many of my sisters and brothers out there are facing the same issue: joint pains.
Oh, joint pains, yeah,
So I would
it's
like you to share
yeah.
all the knowledge that you have on this.
So usually, when I spoke in television, I used to first mention, no, joint pain was a thing for somebody in 70, 75 plus, or somebody 65 plus. This is the situation of India 20 years back. But now it's like this, later to 20s, we found even 40s came with these issues. The women, household women or working women, any kind of women, they came up with this 40s. Now it is even the school going children or the college going children always tell the joint pain, which you told, this is the main reason for this, I will tell you, is no exercise pattern. Because villages and all, they have to walk for anything, to take a water, to do any activity, whether it's going to be a washing or washing their own vessels. They won't wash in the kitchen, they will come to a place, wash, then they'll walk. So there'll be a sitting activity, standing up activity, bending activity, and all the things itself was like, it's like a gym, or a gym only. The village life is a gym. They don't need to go to a gym at all. Automatically all the things will be there. But here, see, we came to a system of table, where the women stand for long. Those time the women used to sit and cook, so they didn't have that much of joint pain and all. Now the women have to cut the vegetables standing, cook the food standing, wash the vegetables, wash the vessels standing. So the standing time is more for a women. That is one of the reason. The second reason is no exercise, because they monotonously tell, I do all the work at my home. How you do the work? Only forward direction. Do you have the bends that your body requires? Is it the opposite direction? Or see, working is different and working for your body mechanism is different. So you should have a head neck exercise, where you give a rotation to your what to say, the blood circulation to your brain as well, and your head also, the neck also, neck portion also gets an exercise. Similarly, when you do an exercise with the shoulder, all simple exercises, if you're doing it in the clockwise and anti-clockwise direction, then you give the joints the required movements, and so you don't land up in such pains. And similarly, hip movements, then back bend, front bend, and the leg twisting exercise or rotating exercise, and your body rotating exercise, if this is done, surely I will tell you, there will not be people with this complaints maximum, unless or otherwise they get into a fever where they lose all their energy at that time, and the calcium levels were also low that time. The virus has affected everything and they get a total body pain. This I've seen from this COVID, post COVID, every patient will say for months, I have this joint pain, this. But with drugless therapies, it's very easy, but they don't know. Actually, they take painkillers. Yeah, of course, physiotherapists help them with some movement exercise also they come through. But how many people go to a physiotherapist, or how many people come to a pain relief person like me? How many people know that this could be solved? Okay, post fever, you have a problem, you meet us, we would have relieved it in two or three things, and then we would have given you suitable exercises where you are totally free. But people don't know. They think that I know women, chikungunya was one of the fever. I don't know whether it's known in the north or not. In the south, I'll tell you, 2000, I think 5-6 period. That time, many people suffered from chikungunya, where from a young mother to a old lady, or a young person to a old person will say, joint pain. This is not going to leave me for life. This was the thing people were talking. But now, like somebody would have gone for some yoga, or somebody would have met some physiotherapist and some exercises, uh, they would have come through. But some people still want to be very cool in life, something they should eat or something they should apply. Their thing should go. How will it go? For it'll be a temporary thing. So must know how to address, and they must know through whom we can get this solved very easily.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing all of that. Now, you're so well versed in so many things that I ask you different questions. You're able to give me answers. That's really very nice. You've been contributing so much to the society, to women, and of course to our brothers as well. Dear ma'am, how would you want the world to remember you? In what way you should be remembered?
Yeah, my works, if it has been, see, now I was in a small circle, and then when I moved to uh, many multi-specialty hospitals, there I could see different patients of different specialty people who suffer from that, and that was a good exposure. And so like people know me in that hospitals, they're the patients, and like this and all. And when I go to camps, when I go to camps, it would be a village, or it would be some a school, even a government school, or it could be even to a place of work where a lot of women and men are. They could be drivers, they could be even the lower classes, all classes of people. See, to a hospital, multi-specialty hospital, not the low class people will be coming, but still through camps we reach those people, and we try to solve them on spot, and we try to guide them, and we give a lot of awareness speeches and all. This is how like we can go. And yeah, but I'm not very social media person, because I don't uh, find time for Facebook. Facebook is for long, I think around 15 years. It's very familiar to most people. So people used to ask me, see, why you're not in Facebook? So then I told, no, WhatsApp also I was not there, but recent 10 years I think I am in WhatsApp. That also there was a necessity because I had to go travel to North India. So where we had to be in a WhatsApp group to get the information and updates. So that's how I installed WhatsApp 10 years back. And then later on, yeah, WhatsApp is a replacement of mail now, and it's helping a lot of patients for me. And I'm online consultings when I do it using a WhatsApp call. Otherwise, I didn't extend much, but here and there I was in media. Whenever people had approached me, and that's how I am here. And now I have my own YouTube channel, but I am focusing little less. But yeah, to educate my patients, like suddenly there will be a driver calling me and asking me about and also there was a girl from a corporation school whom I had given a Win Yoga. In my Win Yoga, I give a free what to say a free workshop to the government schools, which I have done this year to a large number of government school children, whether it is a boy children or girl children, where we give them the support system of how to handle the exam, post exam, how once they get the marks, how they should handle themselves, how they should address the society. It could be their parents, it could be their people around them, asking them about the marks and how they should focus and how they can focus on skill. So these things I do know when we such people take my number. So yesterday I got a message from a girl asking that during periods I'm having a severe stomach pain, madam, what can I do? So there was a video for it in my YouTube channel. So I told her, I send this video to you, you see it, and further you need it. Yeah, so like that we are trying to reach. Yeah, I want to reach more. But if I focus on pushing my videos or anything more, how will I do my own domestic works, which I more inclined on my domestic works also I focus. And next, my own calls and my own patients, and there could be new patients also. So if I focus more on the media, will there be time for this? That is my question. But in future, I'm trying to make myself more. And I thank this platform because Fab International, which is a good startup idea. And India is becoming very famous for startups. And so we are really proud that a startup has taken up this kind of an initiative to make the what is skills of the people or the professionalism that is available in a corner of the country, and only a small group is knowing it, and you're bringing it internationally forward is one of my step to know, make me know people more. Yeah, I think already also for millet I did one, and that was through Dr. J.S. Rajkumar's help. He also spoke, and he told you are an alternative medicine, so you also speak, and that also we reached internationally. It was actually 16 or 15-day continuous people will be speaking about millets, so that the millets usage, the more fibrous carbohydrate is in use, we reduce the diseases. So my thing is, my objective is what, like rather than we going to ask the government how many hospitals are there, what are the facilities that a public can get if we are sick. Okay, of course some eye issues are there, which a lot of miracles are being done by the hospitals. Then some accidents, emergencies, deliveries, lot of mother and child are saved in India. So many things. Yeah, this allopathy medicine is doing wonders, and alternative medicine works for a longer time. And when they come in time, and when it is life saving time, we have to give it to the allopathy to do some surgery or something, save the life. So this way, I want people to be healthy. By following a right diet, right exercise, and keep themselves mentally contented. Okay, see, you may be a person in a village. Yeah, dream well, be ambitious, everything. But you be in the process, you don't get that things. You are into a different area. You thought one thing and you are landed up in something. Do the best in that thing and be contented. A time will come for you when you will shine. So that waiting time, if you give in your life, um, There will not be people with mental health issues. There will not be people with even physical health issues, because it is always correlated. Mental health can always create a physical health. I told you, the women getting into cancers, the right diet people, these things, the mental health creating a serious physical health issue. And similarly, physical health issue not addressed properly will create a mental health problem. So I see many women, some women put weight after, not some women, more commonly women after delivery, they put weight. At that time, what happens is, I have seen recently, I went to the lower drawn people when I was doing the camp, when the women expressed about the skin issues, because I'm kind of serious psoriasis and all I've cured with alternative medicine, because chronical diseases is nothing for us in alternative medicine, that it's only the patient has to cooperate. So the two thighs, for a women when they walk, it rubs each other. It rubs. It finds a big kind of what, bloodly scar on them, and they don't address that thing. And the patch gets so worsened. Of course, we can treat it. It takes times and all. But still, also the lady is suffering, and they don't open up. I don't know why the women are like that. So when they have this kind of a thigh wrapping over, and it is burning them, immediately they can approach somebody like us. Okay, there could be government or even a private like me. Sometimes when we go for a social work, we give them a lot of tips with their own home remedies also. So these people address it by reducing their weight, and also applying some herbals. It will not be such a serious thing. So I don't know, I'm not able to accept that we are an educated society. India is educated. Yeah, we are in the world. Our Tamil people is a CEO of Google. Then ISRO rockets are flying, and we have all the army. Then we have a spiritual based country, which whole world is looking and annoying at us, and we are having challenges to bring the spirituality to the next set of generation. So many things we are there with so much of education. Those days village people, they know to maintain their health. But why an educated society is not giving addressing the health? How many doctors can help you, or how much money can be spent by you, or how much professionals can give their time without money to help the society? So if you keep yourself healthy, the hospitals will be for the needy. See, hospitals will be required. I don't say hospitals will not be required. Only to the needy, the diseased person who needs attention. But we are like flooding ourselves to the hospital, and how the doctors will work, how the government will support. So, as a citizen, first we must keep ourselves healthy. That is the most thing. Whether you get educated, you earn through education, or you earn through your skill or something, first keep your body healthy. If it is not happening, please address it then and there, so you are not a burden to yourself, your family, next to the society, and next to the government. This is what I want to say.
Beautiful message, ma'am. Hats off to you for this lovely message. I was listening to it very patiently and,
Thank you so much.
attentively too. Yes. And we should not hide anything. If you are suffering, open up and share. Don't be a silent sufferer.
Yeah, there will be somebody like me, there will be somebody. If you have opened up, somebody would have helped you. Why are you women suffering like this? So what is the problem internally? You will be facing it in your own internal personal life. I really certain things, I try to erase from my mind. Otherwise, that worries me more. And lot of young couples, I wanted to speak about this. A lot of young couples, they just want to go for a divorce. It could be 8 months of marriage, it could be 2 years of marriage, 3 years of marriage, with issue, without issue. I don't know why this is going on like this, because if a proper premarital counseling is done to these women and men, what a marriage is, and what is the necessity of a marriage, and how you must adjust yourself to the people, the new home. And the girls, usually the mothers, for granted nowadays, they just make them only study, and then when they study, they go for a job, and when they get married, they are not able to balance the family. That also, no, they are not able to accept that. or they feel themselves inferior, that somebody is pointing out that you're not able to handle your family. So these things are happening, and a lot of things is, sometimes it happens that these two couples are really good, but the people around them, create some issues. There are some, I don't know, every home has a Ramayana, or every home is having a Mahabharata. Uh, it's all untold Ramayanas and Mahabharatas. These people should actually, their emotion, they will be a normal person, but somebody is inducing that they lose their emotion. And when the continuous lose of emotion is happening between the couples, they think that divorce is the only reason. But if they go and address with a psychologist for the emotional things, um, naturally the marriages will be successful. And it is not basically you go for a divorce, you will find something better. So this kind of an education also is required, which, see, if a family is broken, see, he could be an expert in his profession, he could be having good income. Yeah, similarly it could happen to the lower class of people also. But ultimately, when the family is broken, these people are patients, either mental patients or physical patients. So this also has to be
Yes,
addressed.
dear.
So many things. We if I talk, everything is like big only. It's not small, but thank you so much for your patience. You made me talk. You gave me the space. And I don't know how to thank this international Fab Talk. I'm really blessed only, I should say. Thank you so much, Ma.
We are blessed to have you, ma'am, share all of it because you explaining it elaborately to make us understand the real facts and how people should open up, how they should come, or what are the reasons that you could be suffering from so and so ailment. That is really very nice. You
At
take
least if you're not able to meet a professional, you take an online help. You allocate time in your thing, and you see the professional also is available. Compatibly, you sit and sort out. You speak with a person, you speak with a psychologist. See, there's again another thing. You can make your problem more bigger meeting a psychologist. You can also find your right solution in a time with a psychologist. So choosing a person, right, and spend time for you. If you're really having an emotional balance or something else is disturbing you, find out a person, either go and meet personally or at least take some online help. It gives lot of relief. One of Dr. J.S. Rajkumar's patient I want to mention, he was suffering from liver kind of an issue. When doctor went through the test, and the doctor felt your age is only 35 years and you don't need anything like medication for a long, maybe I give it is for a temporary period, and you don't need any surgery also, so what do I do with you? So better meet Suchitra, she will be the person to do. And similarly, Dr. Karthik also, many of his patients, like they were addiction patients, whom we have solved very easily, and they're very happy with that. They could meet Dr. Karthik, and Dr. Karthik guiding the patient to me. And a lot of couples, used to meet Karthik for a lot of issues, and with things like they want to go for a breakup and all. And that time he has referred to me, and we have solved them, and they are all a happy going couple now. So this way, we have some kind of doctors, beyond our profession, we have that kind of happiness. These are the things, we are really happy when we could make somebody's life different.
yes, that's really nice. It's very, very nice to
And
know.
even when I want to mention about Bala Murli, he is heading in Kaveri neurosurgeon. So he had a patient, like she was around 73 years or so. So she doesn't want a surgery. At the same time, she doesn't want to take painkiller. She herself is knows yoga. She was a badminton expert, everything. So there was a need that an alternative medicine could support her that day's severe pain. Okay, now I don't know where she is. She used to travel abroad and here, but at that particular time I could do a kind of help to her, and my advices made her follow certain things, that how she could solve her issues. Like this also, we are happy, when there are cases where the age will not support for surgery, and only alternative medicine could be a remedy, and where psychologically we make the patient, even 73 years patient, they will question lot. So our age is less, and for them to accept and so many things, it is actually the person who treats and gets treated. There must be a good relationship and good understanding despite the age. Then we solve certain things.
Yes, dear. Yes, ma'am. One big question. What is that one thing you love about Suchitra?
I don't know, but actually, I'm a serious person. I don't know. Many people come and tell me you're so smiling personality. Your smile makes us energetic. Or once we see you, we are so happy, like and all. And when we talk with you, we are very happy. Personally, I'm not that person. Actually, I'm a very serious person because see, being serious only, I've made myself learn so many things, no. So I'm actually a serious person, but the world looks at me differently. Or I don't know, when I become a professional attention to a person, or when I'm in the midst of people, my smile makes them happy. But I really don't know, personally I am so that kind of person. This is what is real Suchitra.
Yes, dear. That's really nice. You have a wonderful smile, ma'am. Dear ma'am, do you have time to watch movies? Do you ever get a chance, apart from serving the community as a professional? Even you even take free sessions to for the government students who belong to that sector. Do you ever get time to watch movies too?
Really, ma, every hit movie I see, I'm also kind of like very, I feel happy to go and watch in my Tamil Nadu state, Rajnikant movies, some Kamal Hassan movies, then kind of even good director movies. Then recently I like Vijay, why I like Vijay means, say I'm into dance. So he is a very excellent dancer. So I really admire him like anything. And at the same time, even Ajit sir, like yeah, I didn't tell Vijay. I told because Vijay likes to be called as Vijay. Okay, Ajit sir, no. It's like we always. I had a chance to speak with him and some instances. So yeah, I like his movies. Ajit sir movies also I like. And okay, I say Vijay sir itself. So Vijay sir's dance, no, really, I'm so to lighten myself, if I want to hear the singing of Vijay, I don't know, lot of wonderful singers are there, but still I'm so much this thing, I don't know. Even my family, my children, I don't know, from me, they also like Vijay, and I also like Ajit also. Before I was not so much. Uh, I like Ajit movies, but where once I had an opportunity to speak with him and certain things, certain things I was observing from him, I really liked him also a lot. And I also see other young heroes, no, like in our Tamil Nadu. And okay, Shah Rukh Khan I admire in North. Then Telugu's, Telugu movies, lot of stars are there. Like Mahesh is there. His movies are really good. I don't mean to see, I like whoever does the job well, I really like. And if the movie is really good and the song is really good, it is not that big star or small star. But when it came to a talk, because people will know more that way. And I admire a lot of directors. And in my phone also, I don't know, somehow I tell you, a lot of directors are there in my number in my phone, but I don't message them and all. Very rarely it could be. I had an opportunity to even to interact with Maniratnam sir once, when he had before the launch of this Ponniyin Selvan. Okay, so I asked him whether he's really what was his expectation. Is that the way the movie has come? But I told, surely sir, this will be an epic movie, that thing. And that time I had another important character of Ponniyin Selvan, actor Sharat Kumar. I had to invite him as a guest on the web for one of my installation forum. At that time, he was acting. Okay, I didn't know his character is the main character there. But generally, I told him when I was introducing, sir, you're going to become an international personality, and already you are into like multi-talent and so many things. You talk a lot about the worldly happenings and all, so this will reach. And Later I found that really it was a very good international reach. So movies really, yes, I'm a normal what to say, like a college person, like a youth, what they will like. Everything I like. I like costumes to the fashion. I like the movies, which is always related to our life, in some way or other. Seeing a movie, we see what is the fashion going around. Similarly, Deepika Padukone and Meenakshi Sheshadri, and I don't, Mathuri Dixit, or it could be Hema Malini. So many people. So I'm not missing out. Sri Devi is there. Simran is there, then Jyotika is there, and now a lot of heroines, and even Suhasini, Revati, those times when I was very small, these people. And I also like the old artist also, because this classical dance and all, you see, this Vaijayanti Mala's performance and thing. So if you say I am in touch with everything, like a college going student, what they like that way. And even to the technology, about AI. Now see, AI is supporting the medical field, and maybe AI 20 years back itself, there was a lot of potential and scope for AI. But recent, whenever we plan something, one particular, after a years only we reach, like AI is becoming very thing. But with AI, lot of, what do you say, emotional setbacks also are there. When we use AI in an ethical way, really it will be helpful to such a big population.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing all of that. Dear ma'am, how many of your friends have stood with you through thick and thin? Right from your kindergarten days to the present times of you being a professional, how many of your friends have stood with you?
Like actually, I was more with my father. So it'll be like, he never told her don't have friends and all. It'll be like I'll be in a school. That time I will have few people around me. Then I will move to another school for plus one, plus two. There I had some people around me. Then I don't have the contacts much with that school friends, but they have a WhatsApp group, but I'm not that able to mingle with them much. Next is the second school, no, the plus one, plus two. Totally, I'm not connected, but it's close by my home only. But anytime I can go and associate with an alumni, but I am not that good with friends, ma. And I had a very only one neighbor as my friend, a childhood friend. That also. After my own way of education, they were in metric, I was in CBSE, so no way I could spend time more on friends. It was more on learning from my father, because he himself was a versatile person, with lot of technical wise and his business wise, helping him and all those things. This way. And then when I go to my village, what my grandfather has, his own set of works, and then the spirituality, like this only I'm just getting involved that way. But I don't have to name some friend. Yes, of course, now I have some friend. I'm boring maybe them with all the stuff. Whatever I do, I keep pushing to some of my friends, uh, because it's only through media, but not, I don't even call my friends. It'll be very, my closest friend also, who is very connected to me for 10 years or so. It'll be more of WhatsApp only. Not, I don't call or disturb anybody, or I don't go and spend time with them. Rather being with a lot of domestic works. Yeah, friendship area, you cannot give me marks more, ma.
You're a wonderful person, ma'am. You're very genuine and honest. And of course, the whole world is your friend because you are contributing
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the
Wherever I go, the
and
people I get connected, that is happening. That is happening, and I try to help them whenever they need help.
yes, dear. Yes, dear ma'am. It was really wonderful talking to you, ma'am, and getting to know about you. We would love to share, more time with you. Yes, dear. Yes, dear ma'am. We've had a wonderful time. Looking forward to many more interactions with you. We'd request you to share your time tomorrow, as we will mention that as part two. This is part one for today. But before we sign off from the International Fab Talks, ma'am, one big request, because your channel, the YouTube channel that you run, has a lot of important issues that you've been posting with regard to mental and physical health for men and women. So would you like to please share the channel's name, ma'am, such that people could subscribe to your channel?
VIN. It is VIN, Bin Yoga, YOGA, TN. Because I found it will be more specific because it's Tamil Nadu, but it is more on Tamil. But yeah, people, I know to speak Hindi also. People have been asking me to speak certain things in Hindi, but this itself I had not found time. And similarly, some people have asked me, please try to speak in your channel in English also. So yeah, in future I'll try to be multilingual videos. I'll try to do, ma.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So, my dear friends, it is
So
Win
it's a
Yoga
bin yoga.
TN.
Yeah, bin is BIN YOGA space TN.
Tasty. That's really nice, ma'am. Thank you so much. Looking forward to meeting you tomorrow again to have a wonderful session with you. We respect your time. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. See you tomorrow. God bless.
Vanakkam, vanakkam.
Welcome, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. My dear friends, with this we come to an end to the International Fab Talks for today. We promise to bring back our celebrity and guest. She is Dr. Suchithra Rraj, who is perfect with what she is doing, loving and giving as a human being with regard to the medical field, with regard to Indian medicine, with regard to counseling, and with regard to helping each one of us for a better life. Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a lovely time. We meet again tomorrow. God bless.
Thank you so much for your wonderful questions and for your patience in making me elaborate on things. Okay, I try to shorten my talk, but it was when we have to explain certain things for the people to understand. You gave me that space.
Thank you, ma'am. Most welcome, ma'am. God bless. Thank you. Thanks.
Vanakkam, vanakkam.
Welcome. My dear friends, we sign off for now. See you again tomorrow. Stay safe and stay blessed. Stay connected.